Oh man, that's good. See what would happen if I turn this way. If I pick it up like this, should be a little bit better. At least it's not swinging around me. That's the best way to keep this. Bear with me, folks. I'm fucking drained. Oh my god, am I drained? I am very tired, man. I'm extremely tired. It's been a long, very long day today. More components, like since minute one I woke up this morning. I've had a knock on my door consistently for like an hour straight because of all the components I ordered for the car. Yeah, the Taco Bell kind of kept me up a little bit last night. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to do that again. Eating that kind of stuff so late. But anyway, yeah, today has just been an intense, busy day right out of the gate. I've had consistent deliveries come. I actually changed the terminals on my battery, or at least the terminal clamps. You know what, I'll give you guys a little bit of an update. I love that the alarms work now. That's great. So that's one less headache to worry about, but I'll show you what I did today. Try to make this quick. Nice brass battery clamps now are on the battery. This one was tough because the damn feed wire to the negative terminal, those pads should actually be reversed. I fucked that up. I just noticed now, but they got brand new clamps on there. There are cracks on both of them. So, and inside the car's computer there. Give me one moment. Can't see anything. It's so fucking bright. Yeah, there's all new. Those gray boxes. Those are brand new relays. So there are new terminals right there. New relays for the car. A couple of these fuses I replaced. So busy. I like to see the unenlightened and alcoholics fucking work on their car like the way I do. Fucking worthless. People coming up to my door last night, fucking begging me for shit again. What the fuck? Come on, dude. You know what it is? It's just right now, man, bear with me. My anxiety is through the roof because, you know, I'm trying to get so much shit done. I don't want to do anything this weekend, man, except for sit on my ass and do nothing. So I'm trying to kill every fucking bird I can with one stone. Oh yeah, that's right. The Subway series is tonight. I completely forgot. Oh shit. Usually I'm good with that kind of stuff, but today has been just one thing after another. The new airbag for my car showed up today. I'm not going to install it because until I know exactly what's going on with the electronics in the car, there's clearly a ground somewhere that's fucked up. I don't want to install something and then this shorts out too, and then I waste my money. I also got the brand new control module showed up back there in that brown box. I don't know if you could see it, but there's a big brown box back here. That's the OEM fans with the proper heat sink. That's got to be done. Yeah, I know, it's ridiculous, man. Like, you know, the people around here, sometimes, I'm sorry to say it, not everybody, but a lot of them, especially on this side where I live, fucking half of them can't even screw in a light bulb or put the key into their own fucking door. Like this guy that just pulled up right now with his bicycle. 7 o'clock in the morning, I watch him going to get fucking beer and booze, and then he'll sit outside all day with the rest of them getting fucking drunk. And then they try to sell me on the idea of how much better or worse they are than other people. It's fucking sad. The narcissism. You know what I mean? That's why today I need some time away. Yeah, basically, it's like King of the Hill. That's exactly what it's like with some people around here. You know, they see me drinking beer, immediately they assume I'm going to give out beer to everybody, with the exception of my neighbor on the other side of the property there. You know, there's only a few people I'll go out of my way for, but it's just fucking dead end. Just dead end, going nowhere fucking losers, because the system pays 3/4 of their fucking rent, and then a guy like me has to take their fucking bullshit, and I don't have to take anybody's bullshit. Which is kind of like the topic of the live stream. I do have eBay orders. The one customer paid for that Peak Crow Armstrong today, which is good. But what was I going to say? I'm going to be all over the place today. So today, it's another thing that I started yesterday. I talked about really supportive of a lot of stuff that's been going on with me, and a lot of you have had my back. Some of you have been around for years. When I used to do that manosphere conservative content, which I don't want to bother with anymore, because quite frankly it's a waste of my time and energy, because it's not productive. But because of all the stuff that I went through, I've been fighting to reclaim my name and having my information scrubbed from the internet once and for all. So I already showed the one Facebook page and its affiliates that took down my mugshots, because, as you know, and I've showed the acquittal letters here on camera. So they received the acquittal letters and they started the process of removing my mugshots. There's another Facebook page that's being rather stubborn. So the legal paperwork that I have, I sent to them. I'm still waiting for a response to clear those mugshots. And I did contact, or at least try to contact, a couple of the news organizations here that posted my mugshots. I'm gonna have to go personally and go to them personally and say, here I am, here's copies of my IEN tax number from my small business, here are the acquittal letters, I'd like you to remove those news articles. I was found to be innocent and acquitted of all charges, and it's doing harm to my reputation, and people are using that on social media to attack me out of context. They refuse to recant their statements towards me. I need you to remove those. And a lot have already. You know, I hired that company called Incogni to essentially scrub my public record where they can. Let me tell you, it's frightening, because there are over 300 to 400 websites that Incogni uncovered with my personal information, as of the recording of this live stream, yesterday, they had 53 of these websites take down my information. When I woke up this morning, over 300 were taken down, and there's more to come. I filed 3 takedown notices with Incogni to have my mugshots removed from the Google search. But it's fucking frightening when you see the kind of information. It's not just your information, like they have your family's background info too. It's fucking scary. So, but I am taking my name back. It's been I'm not going to lie to any of you, it's been very stressful. It's tedious. You know, there are a lot of emails, a lot of phone calls. I mean, Incogni does a lot of the work for you, but it's the ones like the Facebook pages, for example. Like 3 or 4 Facebook pages complied with the request. One is being extremely stubborn. So I sent the link to Incogni, and we'll see what happens. And for anybody else, if I have to do it personally, I have a printout of the withdrawal of my privacy or my private information and stuff. So it's just going to take a long time, but there's so much of it. My God, there's so much stuff that I found. Because Incogni does show you examples of what it is that they did take down. And it's scary because it's not just your information, it's your mother, your father, your relatives, your cousins. I'm like, Jesus, man. I can see today people aren't going to have mercy on the road again. This one shouldn't be driving in that lane like that. Yeah, of course, you can barely see over the fucking steering wheel. I'll read your comment in a little bit. I can't stop because it's pretty busy on the road here today. Give me a couple of minutes. Once I hit a red light, I might go to Harris Teeter and get me a nice turkey sandwich. But I had the last of those tacos for breakfast today. I'm not gonna lie. I'm actually pretty good to go for now. I should go to the park and sit for like an hour just to clear my head. I honestly, I am stretched out, man. I'm taking a little bit of a break from everything. I got eBay orders that came in. I know I got auctions that are ending soon. You'll never get everything, bro. Every entity you'll buy, yeah, da-da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, I mean, it's frightening. Like, you know, you pay your electric bill. Like, I have Duke Energy here. They sell your information. The company that handles the rent, they sell your information. We have Spectrum included with the rent here, so Spectrum sells your information. You can have a membership with Sam's Club. They sell your information. Every fucking entity and every company sells your personal info. It's frightening. As long as I maintain, like I paid for 12 months, to have it constantly scrubbing my personal information, I think I'm going to continue to pay that in 2027. To have that thing constantly scrub my information. It finds everything. Like when I woke up this morning, the count went from 53 websites that it issued takedown orders to over 200 and it was like 250, 260 websites, something like that had my personal info, and there's like another 300 and something to go. And then there's 3 Google searches that I submitted claims to have my mugshots taken down. That's going to take time. The whole process is going to take months. So I'm surprised they took down what they took down already. But, you know, again, I'm an innocent man. And having people like what happened with me, which all of you know, and what my ex-girlfriend did, having me arrested for no reason and being acquitted all across the board, those mugshots have no business being online. And I'm going to fight to have them taken down. Even if I have to go to the 2 news organizations that posted news reports about me, if I have to go there personally with the 2 acquittal letters, then that's what I'm going to have to do. But I'm not doing that today. I need a break. I am strung out, folks. I'm completely strung out. I really am. Even if you opt out, yeah, they still do it anyway. That's the scary part of it. That's the real scary part of it, is no matter what you do, they still some way, somehow go through the motions of buying and selling your name. It's fucked up. I never knew until I paid this company to do this. But what, like almost 500 different websites have my information. Like that's fucked up. I got a brand new caller ID box at home to screen my home phone's phone calls. I have Nomo Robo on my phone, and that's on top of the screening that my phone company uses to screen spam calls. And it does stop those calls. But it's just, there's so much of it. My God, is there a lot of it. What am I going this way for? I should have just went to the park. But yeah, I'm really fighting to have my record cleared. I want all that shit gone, as much of it as possible. But that one Facebook page, the owner of the website was cool. He's like, just do me a favor, if you have, you know, if you have an acquittal letter or a court order or something like that, we'll be more than happy to do it for you. And that was the next thing I did. I scanned the acquittal letters. Within 24 hours, I got a message saying that their website and 4 other affiliates took down your mugshots for you, which is a huge ease off my back. But Google is being stubborn. And this one Facebook page is being really, really stubborn. I messaged the man 3 times. And I really don't use my Facebook anymore. I haven't really gone on Facebook, I think, since 2015 or 2016 or something like that, to contact them directly. And I still get no answer. So I filed a request through Incognito to force them to take down my mugshots from that Facebook page and from Google's search engine. It's going to be hard to do. It's going to be tedious. It's going to take weeks, if not months. But, you know, I'm going to do what I have to do. It's come to an end. Like, I've had enough, man. I've really had enough. You know, CW Charlotte's not that far from here. Sometime during the week, I'll take those acquittal letters. You know, I've got the real ID on me. So I'll take the acquittal letters and a copy of my LLC. And in June, I have to renew the license for that. That's going to run me like $300 to renew the operating license, so that this way, you know, I can continue to do what I'm doing here in North Carolina. Yeah, it's the only 2 big bills that I get from running my eBay business is the annual report, which is required by law. So I've done that already. That's been long since done. But then I have to renew the business license in and of itself to comply with North Carolina's business practices, or whatever they call that law. So that'll be done automatically through LegalZoom. I like to have all that paperwork in my hand because that just verifies my reputation. That your fucking stupid fake news report, you fucks don't bother to go back and check on innocent victims' lives to see how things turned out. And in my case, in both cases, I was acquitted. Innocent man. Guilty of nothing. Broke no laws, committed no crimes. No matter what people think. Let me see, I can't really... I gotta focus on the road. The roads. Sorry if I'm not responding to your comments there as quickly as I normally would. It's just the road is really busy today. You know, it is lunchtime. And it's Friday. Yeah, I'm trying to read that last comment. I gotta focus on the road here. Like I said, it's very busy out today on the road. But at least I got a hands-free thing that I don't have a phone in my face. I wish North Carolina would just implement that. South Carolina already did. They're making it a misdemeanor now. If you're caught with your phone in your hand while driving. I think it's a misdemeanor. And heavy penalties and points on your license, which is good. They should do that here in Charlotte. Yeah, I'm probably gonna sit in the park for like a half hour or so, just to clear my head. You know, like I said, I got eBay orders at home, customers that did pay. I know I got auctions ending, I think, today or tomorrow. Somebody bid on the Bayern Munich jersey, which is good. That vintage New York Mets Mitchell and Ness jersey, that's a guaranteed sell. The Jackson Derp jersey, the fucked up jersey I reviewed on the channel, that's guaranteed to sell. It's got bids on it. I'm getting sick of these people trying to tarnish your name. Don't listen. But like I said last night in last night's live stream, guys, don't do anything rash. You know, unfortunately, I've had to block one individual who, of course, was sold on all these bullshit ideas by these men, and that person has now been blocked permanently from this channel. You know, I'm so, like I said it last night, I'm strung out from having to constantly having to defend myself. Like, I'm sick of it. That's why, you know, I sat back and I'm like, you know what, I'm going to pay a company, a professional company, to scrub my internet presence get as much of it out of the public's view as much as possible. The rest of it, I have to file manually through their takedown system. I have a PDF of that takedown should I need it. I'm probably, if I do go to CW Charlotte, to the actual news station that posted those 2 news articles about me with those mugshots, I have the piece of paper that's legally binding that will force them to take that down. So I am going to take my name back through attrition if necessary. But you know, that one Facebook page and the affiliated pages, you know, I'm happy they did that they took those fucking posts down. And of course, the fucking Goon Squad immediately jumped all over it like flies to a pile of dog shit. Yeah, I'm gonna go to the park for a little bit. Even if I don't walk around the park, I'm probably just gonna sit in the parking lot there and get some fresh air. But like I said, don't do anything rash. You know, I'm done having to protect myself and having to regurgitate the same talking points again and again and again and again and again. whether they like it or not. Anybody can actually look this up. Can construct, and Google this search. I dare anybody to do this. If you Google in this term, can construction workers be considered first responders? It'll actually say yes. If you're properly trained, like I have my OSHA 30 certification. I had OSHA back then because in certain job sites you had to have at least that minimum in OSHA 10. If you had to work in public works like schools and stuff like that, they required you to have an OSHA 10 to even step foot on a job site. And I've had OSHA certifications throughout my entire career in the union. So yes, if you have the proper training, like OSHA, for example, and you're on, if you're in a crisis situation and you're rendering aid, you are considered a first responder. Even Google acknowledges that. So fuck those guys. First responder, first responder, first responder, first responder. Fuck you. Even Google acknowledges it. My paperwork acknowledges it. 3 legal reps and attorneys that I had that represented me recognize that. New York City recognizes that. New York State recognizes that. My union recognizes that. The federal government recognizes that. And I will continue to refer to myself as a first responder, whether they like it or not. But it's just all the shit that I saw that Incogni removed already. Man, it's cold in here. Holy shit. You know what I did? I don't know if you guys heard. I actually had a Canon duster. I cleaned out all the vents and all that stuff and opened up the hood and took my little shot blower and blew out all the leaves and stuff like that. Now the air circulates really, really nice. And not only that too, one of the fuses for the AC was blown out. And now that I got the proper, let me go into the park over here because I don't want to blind drive. What did I put? Are they in the back? No. That's the control module for. That's the control modules for the steering wheel. Well, you guys saw them on camera when I first started this live stream. Once I find a spot in the shade to pull over in, I'm going to crack the windows. I might even tailgate, just sit in the back of the car here for a little. Just to clear my head. It's nice to come here during the day at this time because nobody's here. On the weekends, this place is packed with people. They got like the Little League soccer, Little League baseball here. You got a lot of the adults, they're jogging and exercising and all that sort of thing. It's a very nice place to just sit and collect your thoughts. I think should I park right here or should I just get, what? It's actually pretty empty. I'm going to park a little bit deeper in here. Oh, there's a nice spot. I can never find spots like this on the weekends if I were to come here on a Saturday. Can I park over here? No. There's some shade right there. Okay. I'm going to park right here because I can. I really should find those relays. Right now I can read the comments here. Oh, it's gorgeous. Give me a second. I might as well put this stuff out. goes into the alarms. I love that. Little by little, folks, the car is coming along. It's coming along well. Technically, by me buying food, yeah, that's AutoZone. That definitely goes into the receipt pile. Technically, it's a tax write-off. You're allowed, I forgot how many dollars you're allowed to claim food and stuff like that. Oh, my favorite part. Jesus. Just in case, I got extras right there. So yeah, once I change these out, one of them, there's one specific one that controls, these are basically switches, right? So when you switch between hot and cold, it actually switches inside this box. So the one that I changed out definitely made a difference. I mean, the AC is cranking right now. It's cold. Let me tell you, the car gets very cold very quick. As a matter of fact, I'm going to shut it off. I'm just wasting gas by doing that. But it's coming along nice and slow, folks. Nice and slow. There is one thing I do want to do. I want to clean these modules a little. They look a little wonky. Yeah, I'm going to give these a good... Yeah, anytime before you install electronics, especially if you're getting them OEM off the internet, just make sure that you try to clean the contacts as best as possible. So what I got to do, even though I got the airbag module here, I'm going to disconnect the battery so that this way there's no chance that it can prematurely activate the airbag itself. So, but I'm not going to do that now, not until I get to the mechanic and get that thing installed right there. That's what that big brown box is behind me. Well, okay. And I got to get myself to the gas station. I mean, I did buy a little shop vac for the car, but I need to get in there with an industrial vacuum just to give this car one good once over. Sucks getting old. I can't see. I should really do this with rubbing alcohol. I should let this sit in vinegar for a little bit.
Did you find them?
Yeah, I should do this with rubbing alcohol. That's a lot of schmutz. That's a lot of schmutz. I mean, I really don't care if they look pretty or not. I just want to make sure they work. But again, I don't want to really install these until I know that if there is a ground wire that's not grounded properly, and that's more and more what it seems to be like, I really don't want to put new electronics in there, new electronics, salvaged or otherwise, until I bring the car to the mechanic to do the final stuff that I know is beyond my skill. Oh, it's so nice to get away for a while. Like I don't feel like I have fucking weight on my shoulder or shoulders. But I know a lot of you are going to roast me for this, but this one, unfortunately, is being very stubborn still. I know what you're all going to say. I'm wasting my time. Don't bother. But I got like a little drop of grease or whatever that is on my shirt. Oh well. She's just she's being impossibly stubborn. I never experienced anything like this with this situation with her. All she cares about is herself. I didn't buy her enough flowers. I didn't cook enough meals for her. All she had to do was just be patient and wait for a while. When I go home, I'm going to have to change. But so is the nature of people today, where people just have no patience. They don't want to wait. They want everything right now. They want it yesterday. They want it fucking yesterday. They want it last week. It's like, that's not how the world works, man. Look at how many days it took to get my car to be where it is now. Where I couldn't drive it at one point, and now I've been going everywhere with the damn thing. And there's still work that needs to be done.
There's some ham, please.
Not to sound like the Unabomber here, but he was right with technology. People have got way too spoiled to wanting things, immediate gratification. It has to be right now, this second. It's like, what happened to the old adage, the best things in life come with time. Yeah, that's I should really keep one of those Tide pens in the car. But whatever. That's what soap and water is for, right, folks? You know, I don't trust this can at all, man. That shit is all rusted out. That's a potential explosion in my car right there. Let's just undo that hazard, shall we? Oh, I'm happy I got the car to this point at least. You know, at least there's a little bit of pride there. Knowing that a lot of the work I did myself. You know, a lot of people these days, you know, especially, you know, with a lot of people that live around me there, their lives are so easy. Everything's fucking handed to them. They literally have food trucks delivering food right to their front door. Me, I have to go out and food shop. You know, unless I was sick, I would use DoorDash or something like that, or Walmart's app. But they don't have to lift a finger except to go get their fucking beer 3 times a day, get drunk, and the system pays for everything for them. Whereas even though I have income that I fought long and hard for in the courts, I still find things to keep me occupied and busy, that I'm not just laying around being a loaf or a loafer. But yeah, I can't wait until I can reclaim my identity and reclaim my name. Get all this bullshit done and over with. Well, sorry if I'm quiet today, folks. It's just a lot on my mind today. I got lots and lots to think about. Got lots and lots to think about. Oh, I feel that nice breeze coming through the car. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Man, I never seen 2 women look like 2 men like these 2 in front of me. What the fuck? Whatever. Well, guys, I'm going to kill this live stream right here. There's really not much really to get into that I haven't said already, except for the fact that, you know, I'm very happy that at least, you know, I'm reclaiming my name and my identity. It is scary to see that shit, though, man. What I saw on Incogni's website, how much shit was taken down already, and what still needs to come down. You know, it's a start. At least on some of these search engine, you know, or some of these websites, I should say, you know, at least a lot of my mugshots have come down, which is good because I'm not a fucking criminal. And in the case of this woman, she's very cruel, very selfish. Very, very awful. She's fucking awful. I've never met a more evil, cruel, sadistic woman like her. I don't know how they can get away with playing games with a man's emotions and a man's heart. You do everything possible to make them happy, and it's never enough. And then she goes and cheats. For what? It's not fair. Anyway, folks, I'm going to kill the live stream. I want to get back home and just relax and take some time to myself today. Anyway, everybody, thank you very much. If you're eBay customers of mine, I did get a couple orders. I'll probably just wait until tomorrow to fulfill those orders. I know I got auctions ending anyway, so it's probably better for me just to sit down in one shot and wait for all of my customers to pay all at once, and then I can get everything out one time. But I know I got a ton of cards I've got a list on eBay to sell. It's just today I need a break. I'm strung out, man. You know, after all the emails and stuff that I sent today to these web hosts and these Facebook pages to have all these mug shots removed. While still trying to fix the car. And I got to check eBay anyway, because I was negotiating for a brand new ABS pump for the anti-lock brake system. And I'm trying to get brand new tire sensors, because that's showing up as a issue with the car. Almost there. All right, I'm out of here, folks. Thank you again. I hope you all enjoy your weekend. Let's see how things turn out and how things work. But for right now, I'm like, I just need a break. See you around, folks.